JROTC, led by Sergeant Baka and Major Chin. Following our color guard, we have our faculty and staff of Yerba Buena High School, and then thereafter that, the graduating class of 2017.
early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and gray stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Sincere privilege to serve as the Master of Ceremony for the evening. At this time, I would like to introduce the person seated on stage. Please stand as your name is called. Seated in the front row to my left are the class valedictorians. Our principal will introduce them in a minute. Seated in the back row is Lonnie Lung, ASB President. Ms. Geraldine Palacios, Senior Class President. Next to them are the class officer for the class of 2017, Vice President C.J. Reyes. Secretary Shelly Shoren. Treasurer Chantel Bonoan. And historian Adriana Gomez. Besides the officer is the class advisor, Mr. Tinoco. Seated with them is the incoming 2017-18 ASB's President-elect, Ms. Angel Wong. To my right, Mr. Tom Huynh, our principal of Yerba Buena High School. Ms. Maria Solis, associate principal. Ms. Van Lay, member of board trustees. Ms. Shekanya Edison, director of student services. Ms. Lonnie Long, please come forward. ASB President, she will deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, teachers, staff, students, and family members, and the class of 2017. Seniors, right here and right now is the time to face your family and say, look, I made it, I'm graduating. Congratulations, class of 2017. My name is Lonnie Lu, one of the many seniors standing here today. To some, school was a struggle. To some, school was a breeze. But despite all of that, we are all here today to celebrate a hugely important milestone in our lives. Lives that are especially bright today. Without the support from our teachers, counselors, staff, family members, and friends, we would not be prepared for this momentous day. So a huge thank you. Personally, I would like to thank my family for supporting me throughout academic and personal endeavors. Specifically my mother for showing me undying love and support even when she lives across the country. Ari Penkachovi once said, graduation is only a concept. In real life, every day you graduate. Graduation is a process that goes on until the last day of your life. Every day we grow a little more. We learn new things. As a member of this class, I've witnessed many students graduate into successful adults. Many were reserved, but now they are social butterflies. Many couldn't dance, but now they're milli rocking or jujuing on that beat. Many kept getting the same time or score in their sports event, but now they broke their personal record. Many of us took a wide U-turn or a long detour to get to where we are today. Yes, we did it, and we all made it. And finally, Penkachovi concludes, if you can grasp that, you'll make a difference. By growing and learning every day, you will make a difference. Undoubtedly, we, class of 2017, and soon-to-be graduates of Yerba Buena High School will follow our passions, go into the world, and make a significant difference. Stay the kind-hearted, humble, successful individuals we all know you are, and you will be set for life. Once again, congratulations, class of 2017. Will Miss Geraldine Palacios please come forward? Miss Geraldine Palacios is a senior class president and will speak to you guys about their senior memories.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Geraldine Palacios and I am 2017 Senior Class President. Thank you family and friends for all being here. I think I can say for the rest of the class that we all do appreciate you guys being here. Now, on to what we're all really here for. My wonderful senior class of 2017. It's been one heck of a ride with you guys, and I think you guys can all agree with me on that. I came to YB as a sophomore, welcomed with open arms by everyone. From the teachers to the students, I felt like I belonged at this school. I kept hearing the term, YB, anywhere else. And to be honest, as a rookie coming in, I was like, YB anywhere else, what? Like, what does that mean? I soon came to learn that YB anywhere else is something that you can't exactly explain, but more so you say it and you say it with pride. The class of 2017 made me feel proud of being at YB. Being on those stairs during Spirit Week junior year, my first year being an officer, not being able to hear anything after that Wednesday, I had learned one thing. And that one thing was that I loved my class. Walking during passing period and hearing things like, "What up, Prez?" or just getting a warm smile from a class member, everyone was so kind to one another. At least, for the most part, most of us were. Then came the big year, senior year, the year where two things happened. One, we no longer had common dress, and two, we had block schedule. I think most seniors can agree that most of us took advantage of both of those things. Despite these changes in the system, the feeling of the love from the class never changed. We've gone through senior sunrise, Spirit Week, Fantastics, prom, and attempted senior ditch day, and most recently, senior sunset. It's been bittersweet for us. Some of us may feel that bittersweet feeling right now. Others may feel excited for what lies ahead. One thing I know for sure is that you guys are going to be amazing at whatever you do, as long as you have that drive to do your best. I cannot thank you guys enough for the love you've given me here at my time at YB. Thank you to my family. Muchas gracias a ustedes. Espero que un día lo hago más orgulloso de que están ahorita. Thank you to my friends who have supported me along the way. Thank you, 2017, for being an amazing class. Alright. Why be anywhere else, right? I I would now like to invite the 2017 to 2018 ASB President-elect, Angel Hong. Please step forward. So, I don't know if many of you guys have noticed by now, but there has been a drone flying around here and there. On the behalf of Class of 2017, we are proud to present you a gift of a drone so that you guys can capture amazing memories just like we did, and now you guys have an even better way to catch those memories.
Wow, wow, wow. On behalf of Yerba Buena High School, we would like to say we graciously accept your present, and we wish you and the class of 2017 a bright and successful future. Yay!
Alright, peace out 2017.
Here to introduce our esteemed principal, Mr. Tom Quinn.
Good evening. It gives me great honor, and I am absolutely humbled to introduce to you our 7 valedictorians for the class of 2017. They will be introduced individually and beginning their remarks. Our first valedictorian, Ms. Elise Caballero.
Welcome, family, friends, and teachers. Thank you all for not only coming out here today to support all of us, but also for supporting us this last 4 years. Specifically, I would like to thank my family, friends, and CCA teachers for everything they have done for me. So, a couple of weeks ago, we were tasked to make a speech summarizing our experience here at YB. Here's mine. The summer before my freshman year, so many people would say some version of, "Don't go to YB, you're not gonna get a good education." But because I knew I had something going from here at Yerba Buena, I stayed. It's 4 years later now, and I do not regret one bit of it. At Yerba Buena, I found the key to my success. I found a community that encourages me to constantly grow and inspires me to work for better. Many of you are probably looking at me and thinking, of course you're gonna say that. You're one of the valedictorians, and you're going to a good college. But like a lot of you, my life in high school has been a series of ups and downs. And just like life, and what we're going to experience for the rest of our time, that's what we're going to have to deal with. And my life hasn't always been laid out for me like this. For almost as long as I can remember, I have struggled with mental illnesses and insomnia. In my freshman year, I had a really hard time adjusting to all of my new responsibilities and activities that high school brought on, aggravating my mental illnesses and insomnia. One night, I reached my breaking point and almost made an irreversible decision. To this day, that has been my lowest point. But I'm here and I got through it because of the amazing people I had helping me. The amount of love and support I felt was indescribable, whether it was through the countless amount of times my teachers took time out of their day to help me find a solution or give me comforting words, or the amount of times my friends just sat there and sat with me and hugged me until I felt better. Had it not been for them, I would not be here today. So for any of you questioning whether or not you should continue, it gets better. I know it doesn't seem like it now, because I sure as hell could not see the end of the tunnel when I was in your place. But there is an end. You just gotta keep fighting. Trust me, it's worth the fight. This year, getting to tell my friends and teachers here at Yerba Buena about my college acceptances has got to be one of the happiest moments in my life. Because I got to show them that not only am I here and happy, but I'm here and I'm accomplishing my dreams. Surround yourself by the right people. They're out there somewhere, and they'll be able to help you get through anything. So please, I beg of you, stay strong and give yourself the opportunity to celebrate your own accomplishments with the people you love. Thank you.
Thank you, Elise. Our next valedictorian, Ha Huynh.
honored guests, administration, teachers, family, friends, and the class of 2017. We started a journey with each other 4 years ago. Today, being here together, we celebrate the success of our journey. We have graduated from high school. This is the beginning of our adult life. This is both the greatest moment and the worst, because we realize that we are out of school, but in roughly 3 months, we are going to school again. Colleges, university, not to mention those of us who attend summer school. This is both the greatest moment and the worst, because with adulthood comes responsibility. We are now expected to take care of ourselves. We have to wash our own clothes, cook for ourselves, and manage our own money. This concept scares me. I came here 4 years ago. Not for one second in my high school life did I imagine I would have the honor to be here on stage giving my graduation speech. And here I am. I made it into Berkeley when 4 years ago, I barely spoke English. I wouldn't be able to achieve this without the help of my parents, my teachers, and my peers. Thank you, everyone. We are here today, spending our last moment of high school together. Then we will spread our strong wings to explore new places, to learn new things, to advance ourselves in different levels. I want to remind you that you are special. You are unique individuals who have the ability to share your talents with the world. Find your passion, find the things that excite you, find the things that make you happy when you wake up in the morning, and work to make the world a fairer and more united place. Thank you, class of 2017.
Mr. Takai Lewis. You guys make me feel so loved. I appreciate it.
Hi everybody. Before I begin, I'd like to give a special thank you to my parents for always believing in my ability to succeed. Their attitude toward my education is a major factor in all of my accomplishments. It's an honor to be standing before all of you today, and I'm glad that I have been given the opportunity to speak to everybody as a whole before we all go our separate ways. Today marks the end of our 4-year journeys into adulthood, and I would like all of you to take this time to reflect on the past 4 years and imagine where you were at before you started high school. Personally, I remember doubting myself constantly and wondering if I had made a mistake as a rising freshman. 2 of my closest friends who were in College Connection Academy decided to go to a different high school because of a larger amount of opportunities at that high school, so I wondered if I was limiting myself by going to YB. I recently caught up with these 2 friends, and the one thing that I took away from my conversation with them is that the opportunities that are presented to you mean nothing if you do not take advantage of them. During my time at YB, I made sure to push myself as hard as I possibly could, and this was largely due to the immense amount of support offered by the community at this school. I've always gravitated towards mathematics because of it being a completely objective and logical subject, and I was encouraged to go beyond Calculus BC when I finished. I took multivariable calculus last summer, and I took linear algebra and differential equations during this semester at night. These feats would not typically be associated with the YB student, but it just goes to show you how much progress the school has made recently. A lot of people looked at my college acceptances this year as a definitive sign of future success, but this could not be further from the truth. Regardless of what you have chosen as your next step after high school, your level of success in life will largely be determined by the amount of personal motivation you have. So I encourage all of you to put everything you have into this next period of your life. Thank you for your time.
Good evening, teachers, parents, and of course our fellow peer warriors. Look at us now. We are the class of 2017. In the blink of an eye, 4 years later, we are sitting here in our gowns, white and green, but all with a bittersweet heart. Some of us are anxiously waiting for these speeches to be over with, to walk the stage, but others like myself wish for this evening not to end so quickly. This evening is only the end of a chapter in our lives, but while the rest of the story is still unwritten. Our experiences here have been so different yet so similar. Though we all had separate classes, separate clubs, separate goals. Yerba Buena has been a learning experience for us all. This is where we learn what it means to have friends who are your ride or die. This is where we learn about what we could do, our potentials. This is where we learn to strive. Yerba Buena is our home. As a freshman, I was scared of failure. I lived in my own fears of disappointing others and myself. I felt as if whatever I did was never enough. But throughout the years, with the support and motivation from my friends, family, and especially YB staff, I realized it is not our accomplishments or failures, but it is rather our perseverance and resilience that pave the road for our futures. We stand back up every time we fall, and that is what counts. I learned to strive with a fighting spirit, the spirit of a warrior. Without those around me, I would not be who I am today. My dear teachers, thank you for all the support that you have given me and my beloved peers. Without the continuous encouragement, we would not be able to believe and persevere. My loving family and parents, con cảm ơn ba mẹ nhiều đã dạy con thật tốt và cho con ăn ngon mỗi ngày. I love your home cooked meals, Mom. My friends, I cannot express how grateful I am for each and every single one of you guys. In more than one way, you guys have become my second family. But last but not least, thank you to everyone who showed up today to share this wonderful moment with us. Congratulations, class of 2017. You guys deserved it.
Staff, distinguished guests, graduates, and families, it is with great joy that I thank you for your patience and welcome you this evening to listen to yet another person speak about her journey, achievements, and how is she standing on this very stage. Frankly, I don't know how I'm here. Standing next to our very successful and high-profile valedictorians, you're probably wondering, who the heck is this girl and why does she have the exact same name as another girl I know? Yeah, trust me, I get that a lot. My point being, anonymity is only one way to go about life. You can embody the stage menu or relish being in the spotlight. But regardless of whichever path we all decided to take, the irrefutable truth is that each and every one of us sitting in this audience, on this stage, have defied the odds, overcome the challenges, pushed ourselves and each other to make it here, and walk across the stage to mark a new chapter of our lives. Take a moment to thank all of us who have supported and believed in us all these years. Thank you, teachers, friends, family, and siblings for the endless and unwavering belief you have in us. Take several moments to marvel at our accomplishments of being in this audience. No matter how unique each of our goals are, our common goal to walk the stage and receive a diploma has been achieved. And as a class, take infinite moments to embrace our tenacity, our perseverance, and our individuality. Don't stop believing in yourself. Our voices matter in today's society, whether you choose to believe it or not. It is our time to shine and make a difference. Fight the injustice, fight the system, fight the world that attempts to stifle our voices and erase our stories. Be loud and be proud. And as a wise teacher once told me, good luck, you are all smart and capable. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Good evening, everyone. I started high school off, as many of us do, feeling very overwhelmed. I was unsure of my place, of my significance at this school, a single entity in a galaxy of over 1,500 people. The world of YB felt so very vast and large, and it was so easy to feel very small. But as I progressed through high school, I, as many of us do, recognized YB for what it really was. Not a space for us to get lost in, but a place for us to grow. YB gave us a home in which to grow, to make mistakes and be silly and serious and wild and to be ourselves. YB was a nursing ground for talent, for the dancers and DJs and artists and student athletes and class valedictorians and class clowns alike. See, we didn't fit into YB, not at first. grew into it, grew up with it. We made this our home. But even a home has its limits, its ceilings. The walls of the school cannot grow alongside us. What is safe is constricting. YB gave us a place to grow, and that is precisely why we must leave. We have grown too big to be contained. And so here we are, moving onwards. Our worlds are getting bigger, both literally and figuratively, and familiar questions seem to drift back to us. Is what I'm doing significant? How am I supposed to fit in? Do I have a place? When faced with these questions, think back to YB and all that we have done in the past 4 years. There have been times when the best part of my day was watching an all-boy Korean dance crew perform. Times where my only source of inspiration was watching the passion in Vivian Phan's eyes when she designed nearly every t-shirt and filter on campus. Times when the words shared by fellow students stayed and moved me long after the class has ended. 4 years ago, we would not have thought that to be possible. We have all grown so much for the past 4 years, and this graduation does not mark the end of it. We will continue to grow, to change, to improve and carve out our own place in the world. You are significant. You matter. And don't worry about feeling small. Freshman 15 will take care of that. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa. And lastly, there's Tabby Trump.
Good evening, families, friends, staff, and teachers. And congratulations to the class of 2017. It's a beautiful day for graduation, but it's also the last day that our class will be united as one. Together, we've made our mark at YB, from winning Fantastics to Spirit Week. Now, it's time to make our individual contributions to the world. I believe that each and every one of us will do great things in the future. We all have the power to make a difference in the lives of others. We will save the earth, teach the younger generations, and develop new medicines and technologies. No matter what though, we must discover what we love to do in life and do it with all our hearts. Don't be afraid to chase your dreams, because only when we have passion will we be able to touch the lives of the people of our community and the world. Of course, we cannot do this without the love of those around us. I want to thank my parents and my sister who have been there since day one and have supported and cared for me unconditionally. Thank you to all the teachers at YB who have inspired me and pushed me to do my best. And to my friends, the tree people, thank you for always being by my side and for giving me the best 4 years of my entire life. Because of them, I realized that home isn't a place. My home is whenever I'm with them. Years from now, when we all reminisce, Yerba Buena High School will still be in our hearts. Because once a warrior, always a warrior. Thank you, YB community.
Curiosity and mostly fear as fledgling ninth graders has now transformed into eyes full of savvy, grit, and sheer determination, of which this school has never seen before. Never have we had 7 valedictorians on this stage. Never have we had as many students walk across this stage as we do tonight. In this past 4 years, you have marched onward with conviction towards your next leg of your journey. You are participating in the 44th commencement ceremony of YB. The key word is commencement, the start, the beginning. Where's Karen Barrera? Stand up, Karen. essentially encapsulates everything we've said on this stage so far. Turn around. Every end has a new beginning. Thank you, Karen. This is commencement. This is the beginning of your next journey. As proud principal of Yerba Buena High School, I attest that the students before you have met all of the graduation requirements set forth by the state of California and the Eastside Union High School District. I would like to present to you the Yerba Buena graduating class of 2017.
I, Buena, board trustee of Eastside Union High School, certify that YB seniors have met all the requirements set forth by the Eastside Union High School District and the state of California. I hereby declare and accept the class of 2017. Congratulations. Welcome, proud parents, family members, administrators, principals, teachers, classified staff, and of course, the class of 2017. I would also like to acknowledge the hard work of all teachers, counselors, classified staff, administrator, and especially under the leadership of Principal Tom Wynn and Associate Principals Mary Pollard and Maria Solis, who have all contributed to your successful educational journey. In addition, acknowledgement and thanks need to be given to your parents, guardians, and family members that have supported your achievement. Please stand up, turn around, and please give them all a warm round of applause. Could you please stand up, turn around, to say to your parents.